Judy, in You Are More Than Enough, you talk about the importance of making somebody else's day, even if it's just smiling at them. Why is that important?
It is so important for us to give to other people, because when we give to other people, we get back ourselves as well. And if you give a nice smile to someone, you're going to get a smile back. But it's amazing how many people don't have someone that makes them feel special. I go around the country speaking to groups, and I say, how many of you have had someone make you feel really special in the last week? Very few hands ever go up, very few hands. And yet, these same people don't raise their hand when I say, how many of you have made someone else feel very special in the last week? So it's very important for us to think about that. First off, with people who are very special to us, our family members. It's important to let them know that they're special. We never, ever, ever know when that might just be the last day. We never know when that might be the last time that we see them. So I don't want to ever end a day on a bad note. I don't want someone to walk out the door of the house on a bad note. We want to keep those good. But then there's neighbors down the street that could maybe use somebody to mow their lawn. There might be an elderly person down the street that nobody's visited for a while that we could include in a meal at our home. There are so many things we could do for people that don't take a lot of effort. I'm not saying we have to have a big dinner party for the neighbor down the street. I'm saying if we're having hot dogs for dinner, we can invite the neighbor down the street, and the neighbor down the street might be real thrilled to have that hot dog. But you know, some of us don't even know our neighbors. We might know the people right next door, but not the people 3 or 4 doors down. And I believe it's important for us to get more back to community and to knowing the people around us and helping people when they need it.
Now, one of the things that maybe you can do to help somebody or make their day is to give them a compliment. Talk about the importance of complimenting someone.
We all hear so much negative every day in conversation. Everywhere we go, people are complaining about something. People are talking about what went wrong, about how bad the traffic is, what their kids did. And it is so important for us to get positives in our lives. And so paying someone a compliment will make a major difference for them. Just that pink blouse looks really nice on you, or that color's great on you, or you're such an attractive person. It puts a positive out there for the other person, but also it helps you because you hear the positive at the same time.
Now, in your book, You Are More Than Enough, you talk about the 5 penny technique. Tell us, what is that?
When I first started in business, I had a very difficult time complimenting a lot of my employees because I felt like I pay you to do a job. I pay you to do the job, you're there, you should do the job. I shouldn't have to walk around going, thank you for doing your job. My business partner said to me one day, I think you need to try the 5 penny technique. And I said, what is that? She said, you put 5 pennies in your right-hand pocket in the morning, and when you give 5 good, honest compliments during the day, you go home. Each time you give a good, honest compliment, you move a penny from your right-hand pocket to your left-hand pocket, and you don't go home at night until you get all 5 pennies moved, and then you can go home. Well, in the beginning, sometimes I had to stop at the pharmacy or the service station to pay a compliment to somebody so I could get all the way home because I couldn't seem to remember to do those 5 compliments in the daytime. But once I got into it, 5 honest compliments during the day, each day to the employees, then it became a habit. And now I don't need the pennies anymore to do it. Now I remember to compliment people on a regular basis. And what is complimented is usually repeated. And so that's what we want to do.